Quick video today, you're gonna see gameplay footage. I just want to get straight to the point. So a few hours ago, it was announced that Netflix decided to decline raising offers for Warner Brothers. And in a nutshell, Paramount basically wins the bid for Warner Brothers. This is problematic in multiple ways, but I'll start with how I personally view IPs in the companies that own them. I kinda sense certain IPs by a certain company as sort of like family, and these companies can easily thrive off their own with those IPs and only the IPs. Like for example, Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Owns stuff like DC, Cartoon Network, Looney Tunes. They're all very successful in their own ways. No near merge with a already existing company with that also has a very deep IP pool. And that's what gets me with companies merging with other companies, like big companies with very deep IP pools. It's like they're very successful with those IPs. What's even the need to merge with another big company who also has a very deep IP pool? Like, competition exists, you know? It's not that hard to compete with each other, you know? Another personal reason to me of why this sucks is affiliation. For example, with Warner Bros. Again, I associate DC, Cartoon Network, and Looney Tunes of Warner Brothers. And this is usually, especially in movies, where the Warner Brothers logo shows up in those said products. And again, especially in movies. Same goes for Paramount, like for the SpongeBob and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies, the Paramount logo shows up, which shows that Paramount distributes Nickelodeon. If that makes any sense, I kinda explained it poorly, but I think you guys get the gist. So it's weird for me to see Paramount now owning IPs such as DC, HBO, and for Warner Brothers, Nickelodeon, CBS, Star Trek, some parts of Transformers. Like, what? It's like if Disney tries to buy Universal and Minions is now considered to be a Disney product or a Disney IP. It's just like, bruh. Universal distributes Minions for a long ass time. Like, how is it like that being a Disney IP makes little sense, or at least in my affiliations of Minions. But the only IP I consider as oddball is Marvel. Since before Disney bought Marvel was distributed by a whole bunch of companies such as Universal for Hulk, Paramount for the very early MCU, Fox for Fantastic Four, X-Men, Sony for Spider-Man related characters, which they still have. And nowadays, besides maybe Sony, Marvel movies are almost exclusively distributed by Disney. Oh, I forgot to mention that Disney also bought Fox in 2019. If you watch Deadpool Wolverine, it's kinda in your face. But yeah. And that's why I do not like big companies merging. It's just because they were already successful with the IPs they have. Okay, so future me here. It is officially announced that Warner Bros. Discovery officially agrees with the $110 billion merger deal with Paramount. So yeah, SpongeBob is technically Warner Brothers IP, and DC is technically Paramount's IP. Yeah. And that's how I view the situation personally. There are more out there or very problematic things that came with this as well. And this all ties to a guy called Larry Ellison. Larry is up there with one of the richest people in Earth at the time of recording this, with a net worth of $190 billion to $200 billion. But more relevant to this video, him and his son David Ellison has serious control of Paramount Skydance, and their political affiliations are leaning towards conservatives and allies of said conservatives, which basically means they own almost every single news channel besides NBC, which is owned by Universal, which means for some people that because they both have control of Warner Brothers and Paramount, that the news they own we're going to have some very sharp biases to them because of their political affiliations. And also because of their political and geopolitics affiliations, a lot of people just speculate that their products from now on we're going to have some very sharp biases to them as well. I mean, I have a lot of tweets to show that. It is very crazy. So yeah, this is bad. And yeah, I'm gonna close it off here. And yeah, what you guys think about this? Leave a comment below. And yeah, this is Forza the Player. I'm out here. Peace.